Alright then, let's get a snow setting. And let's go over yesterday's trading and today's trading. As you can see, today we hit take profit, but yesterday I took 3 trades and I took 3 losses. So, bittersweet, but to be honest, seeing this today, I was on a losing streak and actually bagging a full TP on the model was immensely satisfying. I will say that after so long waiting to actually see it is beautiful. So we'll go over yesterday's trading. I was basically looking for this to happen yesterday, and it just didn't. So I took 3 different trades. This was a target here as well. It was just super choppy yesterday. It was end of the month, end of September, and pretty much all September I was just getting ragged. So it's nice to see this today. Right then, so zoom across over here. There's a bit of a mess. Let me go on a lower time frame. Zip that out over it. Right. Pop, 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 pop. Where was the previous daily low? Oh yeah, previous daily low was literally like along this sort of line. It was along here pretty much. Yeah. Oh no. Basically, instead of like completely dropping past the previous daily low like we did today, and then getting a nice expansion upwards and creating the inverse, we sort of tapped it and then started getting it. This is on the 1 minute, and yeah, so I took that. This is a 1 minute inverse, and then got this break here. I took that as the breaker structure there. I'm gonna have to go on the 1 minute, aren't I? Yep, indeed. Right, zip that across. Here we go. That's much better. Right, let's get involved. Okay. So we got the inverse fair value gap here at 9:55. I was looking at 10 o'clock reversal, and then took that as the breaker structure there. Retrace. No, breaker structure would have been here, and then we had the 1, 2, 3. 2. Yeah, it was just a bit. Now I'm looking at it, the entry was just a bit meh. Got stopped out here, and then came back down into the inverse, and then price traded back up. I was thinking, right, so we've had the sweep, well not a sweep, but we traded back into this and moved up. Now we're going to see the move up, and then instead of targeting previous daily high, I was targeting that fair value gap as I mentioned before. Now I closed early on this one because my initial stop was like within the inverse, and then I extended it a bit. So I just said to myself, right, it's gone over where I said it was going to go, so I'll just take myself out. And then we saw push up, and I was thinking, oh shit, okay, so I should have just held my stop where it was afterwards, and we would have seen a nice move. But then again, I was thinking this would have been an entry here. In fact, I did think it was an entry here. As you can see, we've got push up, got the fair value gap form, 1, 2, 3 candles, trade back into that. That's where I went long. Got this, come down, come back up again, and then absolutely blasted through that inverse fair value gap, stopped me out. I was like, okay, that is me done for the day then. So on my 3 trades yesterday, I took a loss of, let's have a look. Just get my broker statement real quick. £369 across all of them. £116, £148, and £104. So yeah, that was a bit of a blow, but you know, not too phased by it because the model works. And I know it works. So yeah, after that, you know, it's a bit of a bummer. Like, you know what I mean, you take 3 trades expecting your model to play out, and then it was just so choppy yesterday. And realistically, being the last day of the month, you can kind of expect something like that to happen. So then we got this sweep after I got stopped out, which I marked, and then we got to move up, and I was thinking, this is the one here going up. And then again, we got a further sweep, and then I think this took out the London low. This was the candle that took out the London low. If we just scroll across here, yeah, so you can see there's the sweep there. And then we got the run up to that fair value gap at 12. Was that midnight? 12. Yeah, 12:22 p.m. New York. Before coming down into the PM session and then continuing up towards previous daily high in the PM session, I believe. So yeah, from there, price traded all the way down, created this previous daily low, or today created the previous daily low sweep. So we're going to today's trade where we took profit of it was £346.34. So we're only down like 20 quid on the week, which is quite nice, to be honest. After a losing streak, actually hitting this trade was a beautiful feeling. It just reassured me massively, just to be like, hey, look, you know, you're going to take losses. And if after, September especially, you know, I was away and my habits hadn't been great, my psychology hadn't been great in the trading. I was just sort of taking trades that I thought were set up and just getting mugged by the market, basically. To have this play out today was real nice. So basically back at baseline equity wise. But for this trade, you know, let's analyze it. We've got the inverse fair value gap right here. Beautiful inverse on the 15-minute. It's marked out there. Then we had the breaker structure, which was, where do we get it? Breaker structure here. So we took that one there. And then I was thinking about entering here. I was thinking about entering here, but I waited a little bit and I saw the candle coming down. I was like, right, okay, just leave it. You know, we wait 7 o'clock, 7:05, 7:10, 7:15 even. You can see here we get 1, 2, 3 candles, and I entered in off the retracement here on the lower time frame. That was my go signal, and yeah, I could see we had this imbalance here, this one here, and also this one here as potential retracement points. So as you can see, we come up here, price then does a full drop. I did shit my pants a little bit when that happened. I was like, okay, my mindset for this trade was, fuck it, follow the model. If I lose, I lose. Do you know what I mean? I kind of fully submitted to the markets today and just let the move play out. This trade I held for 3 hours and 25 minutes before TP, and yeah, you can kind of see it. It's basically the silver bullet model just forming the same way my model forms on a higher time frame. So I had so much conviction in this trade today. The market was practically screaming at me to buy it. I put my stop below the inverse. I extended it a tiny bit, like maybe like £4 extra, just because it was like right on the line. of the inverse, just in case we got like a retracement and then a move up. And yeah, we had some news today. We had ISM news and non-farm employment news. So one of them hit at 1:15, the other one hit at 3 o'clock, and that is what, 8:15 and 10 a.m. New York. So you can see at 10 o'clock, or just before the news, price did this manipulation down, took out these equal lows here. So that was the final sweep before the continuation. And yeah, really nice delivery today. Obviously first day of the month, so hopefully more of this in October. That would be ideal. Because yeah, as you can see, that would just be ideal. So I'm hoping October is a greener month than September. September we got absolutely bummed by the market. So yeah, this is a good start. I'm happy with this. And price hit TP at right at 11. No, it hit it at 10:30 actually. Tapped it, come down, and that is in line with this here. Same as the silver bullet. You normally get a little bit of a kerfuffle right before TP, a little bit, and then we push on upwards. So yeah, like I say, very happy with this. Very, very happy with this. Made back almost all of my losses yesterday in one trade. So it goes to show. In terms of my actual trading yesterday, I did stop myself. I said, all right, after three goes at this, after three, let's just call it quits, because then I'm just risking too much on one day and it's pointless. Ultimately, if I had just taken one trade yesterday, I would have made 200. I'll be up 200 this week, roughly 200. So yeah, I think in terms of pips, if we do that, divide by 4. Let me just do the maths real quick. 160 divided by 4. Divided by 4. So 390 pips on this long. And then on US500, we had, let's just go yesterday, 68 plus 50, so 118 plus 35, 153, 390 minus 153, 237 pips on the week. But due to position sizing, we are about minus £20, 20 something. Let me just double check that. 253, and then current week P&L is minus £22.89p. So, you know, it was an expensive lesson. It was an expensive lesson, but the market did call out to me today, and it said, "Buy me, you prick, because now's the time." Look at it. It's beautiful. Look. Mark this. There's your break of structure right there. And then here's a fair value gap entry. Put that in blue. Just do that. And my laptop turned on first time today. It was it seemed beaten from my trip at Thailand. Yesterday I tried to turn it on about 20 times with failure before it actually turned on. So I was thinking the laptop's gone. But no, we prevail. So yeah, ultimately, wouldn't be surprised if this would be done for the week. Not at all. No surprises. And yeah, I think that was going to do me today. And yeah, happy to be able to record my trades again. I thought there wasn't going to be a thing. So yeah, very lovely. And I'll be back tomorrow with more reviews.